You say you want peace, yet you plant seeds of chaos. You long for strength, but let your emotions pull you like leaves in the wind. One glance unsettles you, one silence shakes your worth. A delayed message, and your soul spirals. You lose sleep, not because the world is cruel, but because no one ever taught you to master your mind. In the East, they say, the mind is like water. When agitated, it becomes difficult to see. But if allowed to settle, the answer becomes clear. You are not disturbed by what happens. You are disturbed by how you interpret what happens. That's not modern psychology. That's ancient truth, spoken by Epictetus in the West, echoed by Zhuangzi in the East. The war isn't out there, it's inside. Until you win this silent battle within, the world will rule you like a storm tossing a boat with no anchor. You will remain reactive, weak, unsettled, a puppet to noise you can't even hear. But there is a path, a sacred road walked by emperors and monks, warriors and poets, men who lost kingdoms, families, names, yet stood like mountains, calm, unshaken, because they mastered the art of letting go. That's what true Stoicism is, not aesthetic minimalism, not cold detachment, but the deep, raw practice of self-command, not through dominance, but through surrender, not to the world, but to virtue. Marcus Aurelius, ruler of the Roman Empire, could have drowned in indulgence, but he chose discipline. He wrote not to impress, but to survive, to hold the fire inside without being burned, to become like the uncarved block of Taoist thought, strong because it refuses to be shaped by the world. Be like the cliff, he said, against which the waves continually break, but it stands firm and tames the fury of the sea. You want strength? Then don't chase control. Find stillness. You think you need motivation. You don't. You need clarity. Almost all your suffering is imaginary. That insult? Just sound waves. That look? A muscle twitch? That's silence. A blank page filled by your own fear. It's not the world that wounds you. It's your story about the world. Change the story. Epictetus said, events don't disturb us. Our thoughts about them do. And Laozi taught, he who conquers others is strong, but he who conquers himself is mighty. If you can pause before reaction, own your emotions instead of suppressing them, then nothing can truly shake you. You stop being a slave to the external. You stop being pulled by every rejection, every disapproval, every chaotic moment. You become like bamboo, bending but never breaking, calm like the mountain, but never confuse calm with weakness. This calm is earned, forged in silence, built in dark nights where no one watches, and yet you choose to be better. You observe your thoughts like a monk watches a candle, until it no longer flickers, until it obeys. You think discipline is about force. It's not. Stoic discipline and Taoist wisdom are precision, catching the toxic thought before it takes root. Walking away, not from fear, but from mastery. You begin to understand that your energy is sacred, that peace is rare, that anything which costs your peace is too expensive. Most people waste life chasing shadows, trying to change others, trying to fix what's outside. But the Stoic, the sage, chooses the harder path, to change themselves. Seneca once said, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. How many hours have you wasted replaying things that never happened? Or happened once, but you bled 100 times in your mind? The Stoic path is not to avoid pain. It's to walk through it with open eyes, to realize pain cannot kill you. It only tests you. You breathe into the fire and survive. And with that survival, you gain something the world can't offer, inner power. But today's mind is fragile, addicted to comfort, Addicted to ease, we fear silence, fear stillness, fear rejection, and yet what you fear owns you, and what you face frees you. No one can make you feel small unless you grant them permission. You just forgot that you are the gatekeeper. You forgot the ancient truth. You don't need to respond. You don't need to explain. You don't need to fight every battle. You can simply be still, like water reflecting the sky, like a monk watching the wind. Next time life tests you, and it will, don't flinch. Don't explain. Don't curse the sky. Just observe, because there is something divine in the man who cannot be shaken. That's what Marcus did as Rome burned. That's what Epictetus lived while enslaved. That's what Seneca embodied when he was ordered to die. They did not break. They did not blame. They forged steel and fire. That is the essence of Stoicism. Not theory, not arrogance, but courage. The courage to sit in silence. The courage to be still when the world spins. The courage to face death without regret. And that courage is born when you finally accept this ancient truth. Some things are up to you, some things are not. Give your energy only to what is, and let the rest pass like clouds in the mountain wind. This is Aurelius Insights. If this spoke to you, leave a comment, like the video, and subscribe for more. Not motivation, mastery.